welcome to the Triple D. I say welcome to the Triple D. Talk about my city, but mention me. Yeah, welcome to the Triple D. Talk about my city, but mention me. Yeah, welcome to the Triple D. I say welcome.
Hey yo, 44 gang, what's happening, man? It's your boy Hemi, like 44, back with another video. Hit that like button right now, please. Hit that like button right now, please. Hit that like button right now, please. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I post. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff. My website is up. My merch is in. Go to the description. It is in the description. Hit the link and get the ordering, people. If you see something you like, order. Feel free, because it is there for you. People been asking, it's there. Also, if you want to pay through PayPal, my PayPal account is in my description as well. So, or you can just go straight through the app, the big cartel, you know. But anyway, the merch is in, so there y'all have it. And I got a lot more coming. I got some more designs coming. Of course, it's just the first batch. I'm thinking of other stuff. You know, me and Mozzie, I also got a little thing coming. We're gonna hit y'all with in a minute. But yeah, but y'all seen the thumbnail. We're gonna get right into what this video is about. But I'm fresh off work, man. But I'm tired. But before we get into it, you know, Sheba got something to say. What you say, girl? Huh? What for real? No, girl. Calm down. Girl, you better come. Well, she hard-headed. She don't want to calm down. God dang. Calm down, baby. Calm down. I'm finna go to the gas station and feed you. I know you hungry. Yeah, man, you know I gotta talk to Sheba. If y'all new to the channel, man, y'all better get familiar, because Sheba talks. Me and her had conversations. But hey, we're gonna get straight to it, man. How much I pay for my 2017 Dodge Charger RT? You're gonna have to wait on that, because I'm gonna tell you why I pay what I pay before I tell you what I pay. You know what I'm saying? Because this is kind of like a learning type thing, a teaching type thing. Make sure you don't do what I did, or make sure you make better decisions. You know what I mean? So we're gonna jump right into it. I used to have a 2013 Camaro. I got it through my credit union. I'm gonna try to sum this, make this short as possible. And this, I'm going back because this is the reason why I pay what I pay for this car. I had the Camaro. I'm gonna skip a little bit. Like I said, I'm gonna skip a little bit. I got hurt at work. I got a bad back. I don't know if I got hurt at work or I just hurt my back outside of work. I can't remember what it was, but I was off work for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, I did not get a paycheck, people. I did not get a paycheck. So it's time to pay my oh, I'm running too fast. My payments come directly out my check. Once a week. When I had the Camaro, I was paying $150 a week. If you have the opportunity, or if your job offered it, or your bank offered it, that is the best thing to do. Pay your car note weekly, because you will get used to that money, and it's a little money versus paying. Okay, I was paying $600. I'm paying $150 a week. Would you rather pay $150 a week, or would you rather drop $600 at one time? I thought so. $150 a week. Pay it every week. But that's what I was doing. So it was coming directly out of my check. And like I said, I missed 2 weeks of work, so I did not get a check for 2 weeks. So I can't remember around what time it was, but I had to have already missed my 2 weeks, or it was close to that or something like that. But I called my bank to let them know that I wasn't going to be getting no checks. So they wasn't going to be getting their car note payment. So when I called them, I also asked, could they do a deferment? A deferment is where they push, instead of you paying your car note, they put the car note on the back end of your loan. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you skip a month, but that money, you still got to pay that money. They just put it on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're supposed to pay your car off in November 2018, instead of paying it off November 2018, now you're going to pay it off December 2018. So that's how they work, which is good sometimes. I mean, if you need some money, you can do that. But yeah, so that's what happened with that. I called them and I asked them, could I get a deferment? They said, we don't know. We'll call you back. That's exactly what they told me. There was a lady there that now she fired, and that's probably why. But she never called me back. The next day I went to go, my insurance was due. The next day I went to go get my insurance money. Now I had paid my bills already, so you know what I'm saying? I had paid my bills before I was off work and all this, so I ain't really, when I missed those 2 weeks of work, I wasn't set to miss 2 weeks of work. You know what I'm saying? It just happened like this, so I wasn't just like financially set for that to happen. But when it happened, life happened. So of course I missed the payments and all this and that because I didn't have the money. So the lady never called me back about my deferment. So the next day I goes to the bank. I'm going up there to get my money to pay my insurance. Like I said, my insurance is due. I'm going up there to get the money to pay for my insurance. When I get up there, come to find out, I have no money in my account. I had like maybe $600 in my account. I have no money in my account. Why I don't have no money? Because the bank took it upon themselves to go into my account, take their car note money. They took their car note money, so I go get my insurance money. I don't have no insurance money now. So I'm not gonna get into what happened. I just give y'all a little bit. Me and the two boss dudes got into it. Like this was before I was where I'm at now in life. There was a lot of cuss words said, a lot of, he threatened to take my, like go outside and take my car because I missed those payments. I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna tell you what I said, but it got real ugly in there. Like real ugly. Like I said, I'm a different person now. Back then I was on another type of time back then. But anyway, the reason I ended up back there is because it wasn't even the fact that they took my money. I dealt with that before I ended up back there. It was so long ago, man, I just can't remember how the steps went. I just know they took my money out. When I went to go get my insurance money, I didn't have it. So I think what happened was it wasn't nothing I could do about this, so I left and I was mad or whatever. But then when I came back trying to talk to the boss. That's what it was. I came back like, man, I need to talk to the boss or somebody, because man, my insurance just got canceled and it's y'all, like, it's y'all fault. You know what I'm saying? I called, asked for the deferment. Y'all didn't get back with me. You know what I mean? Like I could have found a way to get some more money or make arrangements if y'all had got back with me and told me I couldn't get the deferment or whatever the case may be. They didn't get back with me. So I'm blaming it on them. So I go back there and talk to the big bosses. And that's what it was. Turned out they told me they had to pick up the insurance on the car. And I told them, like, y'all took my money though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could have paid my insurance, but y'all took the money without my authorization. So, you know what I'm saying? And it got so heated because I don't know if y'all familiar with the credit union, but a credit union, my credit union, if you don't have insurance and they gotta pick that insurance up on that car, it's like $40 a day or $80. It's either between $40 and $80 a day. I can't remember which one it is. I want to say it's 80, because make a long story short, I ended up being a total of $6,000 upside down on both cars. It was me and my wife's car I was paying for. The insurance was for both cars. I ended up being $6,000 upside down on that car, or negative on that car, because they had to pick up the insurance. That was in a month's time. It took me a month to get insurance because I had, by this time, other bills rolling around. I had to pay those bills. You know what I'm saying? I got a family, so I had to pay those bills first and take chances on the insurance. You know what I'm saying? So it ended up being a month before I was back at work, got my money all together, all this and that, and got my insurance. So they had to pick up the insurance that whole time. So, like I said, it was like between $40 and $80 a day. I ended up being $6,000 upside down. That's where we bumped heads in that office at when they showed me that. They showed me the paper and all this and that. But, so now I'm like, man, I got to get away from them. I said, man, I got to get away from them. I ain't dealing with them. I was trying to get rid of the car. They told me if I get them the car back, then they gonna take my car and my wife's car. So I was like, in a messed up situation. I'm like, I gotta get away from them because they sticking it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like they really sticking it to me. So I'm like, man, I'm doing whatever to get away from them. So that's when I went to the dealership and I jumped in that 2017 Dodge Challenger I had. I was, like I said, I went into that upside down, but I was trying to get away from them. I went into that car upside down with all that negative that was on that Camaro. Traded the Camaro. You know what I'm saying? So the dealership paid my credit union off and all this and that, but I was upside down on the, they added all that back into the Challenger. So make long story short, I skipped the Challenger. I mean, skip all the months I had the Challenger. Now I'm like, I want a V8. Like, I don't care what it takes. I need a V8. And the reason I was so adamant about getting a V8 because I always wanted one, and I always wanted a Charger, a V8 Charger, at least a V8 or a Challenger. But the problem was I was going to these dealerships driving these cars. I was driving these cars and I was jumped back in my V6 like, man, I gotta get out this car. I gotta get out this car. So I kept going back to the dealership till it worked and it brought my credit down. Like I didn't care. I was just trying to get in the V8. Every time somebody did an inquiry on my credit, it brought it down. They told me when I bought this car, I had like 30 inquiries on my credit. But I didn't care. I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna have 100 if I ain't got no Charger yet. A V8. You know what I'm saying? Put me in a V8. You know what I'm saying? It would be done. So that's what happened. I went to the dealership. This was the only car that worked for me in my situation because I was upside down on the Challenger and my credit wasn't that good. So that also answered the questions that I've been getting asked about my why I didn't get a Scat Pack. That's the reason why I didn't get a Scat Pack, because this was the only V8 that worked for me. And that was because the dealership owned this one. Like they had money into this one so they could knock the price down some, however they explained it. But so I ended up getting this car and I rolled over $6,000 negative into this car. More than that. $7,000 or $8,000 rolled over into this car. So to answer y'all question, I paid $729 for a used RT Charger. This car was used. But now before y'all get with the negative comments, and I done heard them all, or you can put the negative comments, y'all know me, I don't care. You ain't gonna affect me either way, because I done heard them all. But at the same time, I don't really care, man. It's a blessing to even have a car. You know how many people don't have cars? Like, I'm blessed that I can pay $729 on a car. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people don't even have cars, man. So now I don't care how I got it. I got what I initially wanted right then. Right then I wanted a V8. So I got what I wanted. So $729 a month wasn't nothing. I'm like, okay, I'll pay that. I ain't tripping. As long as I get this V8, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? So man, just make sure y'all don't. Now, I wouldn't do it again. I can go get a Scat Pack right now. I can go get a Hellcat, to be honest, but I'm not finna be paying. Like, matter of fact, they told me I'd be paying $1,000 a month on a Hellcat. I mean, on a 2019 Scat Pack, brand new. It was like, it would have ended up being like $50,000. So I would have been, they said like $970 something. I'm like, I'm not finna pay that. Not right now when I know I can get it for cheaper. All I gotta do is get my credit right and, you know what I'm saying, knock this payment down on this, knock the money down on this car a little bit. So that's another reason why I'm not in a Scat Pack right now. I'm not finna be stupid and just do that. You know what I mean? I can go get it, but that don't make no sense. So I'm telling y'all the same thing, man. Don't rush into nothing, man. When the time is right, it will happen. Don't just rush into it. Don't do what I did. That's exactly what I did. I did it twice. I rushed into the Challenger and I rushed into I was good on the Camaro when I bought it. I was good. Nothing negative. I rushed into the Challenger to get away from that credit union, and I rushed into this to get away from that V6. You know what I mean? So, man, y'all don't rush into nothing, man, because I'm telling you, it's gonna mess you up in the long run. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be upside down because it ain't gonna do nothing to make your next car, unless you plan on paying it off. It ain't gonna do nothing but make your next car more money. It's gonna make your payments higher and all that, man. So, man, don't do it. Get your credit right. Get your credit right. I wish I had a list when I was a kid. You know what I mean? But you know, we don't listen. You know, back then we coming up. Cell phone bill. I remember, man. I done had every cell phone company they done offered. I done had it all. Sprint tell me, hey, your bill due. I ain't got the money. I'm finna go to AT&T. I go to AT&T. AT&T, hey, your bill due. If I ain't got the money, oh well, I'm finna go here. You know what I'm saying? That's back when I was in my early 21, 22, working at Walmart. Wasn't making no money. Every time I get a check, I spend it on my car. You know what I'm saying? I had one kid at that time, so wasn't married at that time, so I was just doing what I want to do with my money. So I ain't want to pay a phone bill. I just go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's doing stupid stuff, messing up the credit, man. But credit is very important, man. Y'all make sure y'all get your credit right. That's the only way you'll be able to get a car and be paying a decent amount of money. I mean, a small amount of money for it. You know what I'm saying? You won't be getting hit across the head. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not tripping. I ain't mad. I mean, I'm satisfied. Like, when I told y'all when I went and jumped in that before I got this, I was driving the Challenger. When I go drive a V8, or when I go test out a Charger, a Scat Pack, any of that, you know what I'm saying? It's like I didn't want to get back in my car. You know what I'm saying? But since I done had this car, you know, I've been reviewing all type of cars. I jump in the Scat Pack, jump in the Hellcat, get right back in this car, like, shit, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because I got what I want. I got the V8. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no Scat Pack, but I got the V8. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell y'all, I'm more into the looks and the sound anyway. Like, I mainly wanted the V8 so I can put the exhaust on her. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been dying to do that, but I'd be damn if I was finna do that to my V6. But, yeah, man, so that's what it is, man. I pay $729, man. So, for everybody that wants to know, there go your answer. Go on and say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no tripping. Because, I guarantee it's a whole bunch of y'all out there paying, you know what I'm saying? Y'all forget. And a lot of people tend to forget where they came from. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they in this car now, but they ain't telling you about that. You know what I'm saying? That Dodge Neon they used to drive before they got that car. It's a process, man. Everybody don't just jump out this car and go directly to a Hellcat. It's steps you take. Like, it's people that's that's able to do that. I mean, fortunate to be able to do that, but I ain't one of them people. I ain't finna sit here and stunt till you act like I am, like I got all the money in the world. You understand me? I got bills, you dig? You gotta be smart, man. You understand me, man? But hey, man, I'm fresh off work, so that means I'm tired. I'm finna wash my car, man. I ain't washed my car in a long time. I'm finna actually hand wash my car. I haven't done that in I don't know when. And I got an appointment at 1 o'clock for a dope video. Y'all stay tuned. I'm going to make a dope video at 1 o'clock. It's just gonna be me. I wanted Mozzie to come because it would have been even crazy for his car, but he just texted me. He just texted me while I was doing this video. Said, "Bro, I'm tired." So it's just gonna be me by myself, man. Hey, I actually made this video like maybe 10 minutes longer than what I wanted to make it, but it is what it is. If you want to know, you'll stick around, you'll hear it, or you skip to the end, whatever, you know what I mean? But man, I'm tired, man, so I'm finna go ahead and give me some shut eye for a minute, then get up, and I probably sleep about 30 minutes, watch my car, then go meet the dude. You know what I'm saying? A little power nap, a little 30-minute nap. You know, that helped a little bit. But say, man, I done talked to y'all enough. Talked to y'all to death, man. I was trying to make this video where I ain't have to do no editing, but I'm gonna have to edit this, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a little too long. But I'm at the house, man. So Y'all, I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate everything from the whole 44 gang, from all my subscribers, man. Y'all keep showing love. Y'all the best. I swear y'all the best, man. But hey, man, y'all keep showing love. And don't forget, me and Mozzie meet is May 18th. We had a flyer. We've been posting the flyer on Instagram. Go to my community. I posted it in my community post thing, so y'all can see it in there. And y'all make sure y'all come and y'all help give back to the needy, man. There's just a lot of people out there that need help. We trying to help them out. So I mean, if y'all come and y'all bring stuff, obviously, I mean, y'all help them too. We just delivering it, you know. So, and y'all come through, show support, man. But that is a wrap for this video. Cause I'm about to fall asleep. That's a wrap for this video, man. So y'all know how I end all my videos, man. In the meantime and in between time to the next video, holla at your boy, man. I'm out.